This is what I have to deal with every time I leave the house. What? You're alright. Mommy will be back. You gonna stay home and wash the house? Look at that face. Know how hard it is to leave that face? Is that why you do it? Roxy's like, yeah, whatever. Holly's like, yeah, whatever. But Nanny's like, don't leave me, Mommy. You won't come back. I know you won't. I'll come back. I love you, Banani. I love you. Say bye-bye. Say bye-bye. I'll see you later. It's Holly nibbling her foot on my bed. Stop that. It's you. It's you. Jack Russell? Jack Rat? Italian Rat. Are you an Italian? No, you're an Italian Jack. Almost. You're a Jack Rat. You're an Italian Jack. Isn't that right, little sad Iggy Biggy? Are you a little sad Iggy? Say bye-bye. Go get me a monster before I go anywhere. It won't open! Door handles. Anyway, so I need to get myself a monster or something before I do anything else. It's a pretty wreath. Palm tree. Can you see that? There is soda all along my car. How in the world? I'm going to have to go through a drive-thru today and wash Daryl. Isn't that right, Daryl? Yep. Hey, Daryl. I have a bumblebee trying to get into my car. It's not working. Batman. Anywho, so let me tell you a little story about yesterday. Why there's no vlog from yesterday. Not at all. So, no 22 vlog. I think I may have like one clip of something I'll put in with today's. So I go to the bigger mall 2 towns that way instead of the smaller mall 2 towns that way. And when I say 2 towns, it's not really that far. There's like teeny tiny little pass-through towns. I live in one of the teeny tiny little pass-through towns. So I normally go to that mall. That mall is smaller. There's no Payless in it. There's no Torrid in it. I'm trying to go for a place that has size 12 women's shoes. So I went to that one. You know, it's the Thursday before Christmas. It's jam-packed. So I went through that parking lot for 45 minutes trying to find a parking spot. Finally, this lady's backing out. And I'm like, okay, I'm just going to wait for her. Just going to wait for her. Because my truck does not have air conditioning. It had gotten up to like 75 or something yesterday. So it wasn't like super burning hot, but enough I needed to roll my window down just to crack to get some breeze in. So then, out of nowhere, this arm comes through the crack and grabs my shirt. And of course, I'm me. I don't just try to like take off or like, no. I roll his arm up in my window. I then like pound on my chest where his hand is as hard as I can. And you know, I lift people for a living. I'm pretty strong. And then I popped up with my fist on his elbow and then beeped at the lady that was back out and just took off with his arm still in my window. And my mom's like, well, why didn't he just try to open the door? And the more I think about it, I'm wondering if he did try, but I don't have door handles where you just pull it and it opens. I have one that you have to press the button and then open the car door. I have like Jeep Liberty handles. This is a Dodge Nitro. So it's not, he probably he probably went like this to get it and then stuck his arm in because he couldn't get in that way. But all that happened to me ended up being is my chest is a little sore. Like, I'm wondering if I like cracked my own rib or something, because I hit so hard. But then there was 3 scratch marks that were there all day, and I think I only have like one little one left. They were looking yucky yesterday, but I knew they didn't break the skin, so they were more like raised. So I had put some like ice on them and rubbed them down with it. Like, I have the hand sanitizer, Bath and Body Works hand sanitizer. I always got a pocket back on me somewhere. I rubbed it down immediately with this once I got out of the mall parking lot. I drove so far away from that mall that I went from that mall to that mall. I was like, forget it, I'm out of this town. I called my mom and said I'm out because I was supposed to meet her at 4 o'clock at that mall to help her pick out a present for me, because I'm apparently hard to buy Christmas presents for. But I called her and I was like, I'm out, I'm going to a different town, bye. And I just was like, got me some Starbies on the way, and I felt so much better. I ended up meeting up with my friend because in that mall there's a little play area outside of Penny's. So she met me up there with her twins and her brother's little baby, and we watched them play. Whew. It was a stressful day, let me tell you. I had McDonald's. I don't tend to eat out all that much anymore. I sat in my car in the mall parking lot, not that mall, and ate McDonald's. I don't like McDonald's. I don't tend to eat out. I mean, I'm fat. I get it. I look like I eat out a lot. I know. I tend to make a lot of food, not go out and eat it. Anywho, so I sat in the mall parking lot and ate. And then I came home. I'm a night shifter. I had only been up a couple hours, but I was so stressed out. I was like, I'm just going to take a little nap, 9 p.m. That's like, not late. That's like early in the morning for me, 9 p.m. That's actually before I normally wake up. But I had gotten up a little early to go out to the mall. So I was like, I'll take a little nap. I woke up this morning at 7 a.m. 9 p.m. to 7 a.m. I was like, great. They're real. Why are they moving? They're peacocks. They're just randomly in this neighborhood. Well, I mean, this neighborhood is across from the zoo. This is the graffiti bridge. They literally are allowed to graffiti. Is there anybody behind me? This entire bridge all the time with things. How cool is this? The other side's like that too. And they graffiti the ground. Like, here's your little Christmas tree. These are delicious. Get little crunches of peppermint in them.